But Grand Isle, now, we drove here to meet with you. It's a one-lane road, and we drove through marshes, and it was a little scary because I did it at night, and I couldn't quite see where I'm going, but explain this little island.
Grand Isle is at the end of the earth. If you think of Louisiana as a boot, and you look at the toe of the boot and the little toe kind of elongated into the Gulf, this is where we're standing. There it is right there. Highway 1 comes right into the Gulf. But yeah, it's a two-lane highway, but it's what that two-lane highway delivers the visitor to, and that is this beautiful people, beautiful space, beautiful water.
Oh, it's
and
gorgeous.
the food incredible here.
Oh, the fresh fish, I can't even tell you. Now, our next one, now this is really a treat.
Yeah.
Tell us what we're doing. I'm so excited to share this with you.
Yeah, the pirates almost kept this one from us, huh? But,
Yes.
but we got in. You see the newspaper here?
Yes.
In here we have our delicate Louisiana, Gulf of Mexico soft shell crab. All crustacean will molt about 4 times a year.
Okay.
And you see how soft that shell
Yes.
is? This is called butter soft. This is about 8 hours old. You can eat the entire crab, even the
Even the
inside.
shell?
The shells. During molting, a crab needs to get away from its feeding into the marsh grass and allow the waters to help pull the old hard shell off. And they stop eating for about a week, which cleans out all of the inside of the crab. So what you see in my hand is what you eat, every bit of it. There's some little gills on the here that I've already pulled off. I have one right here. I'm going to show you what they look like. Because when you go to the stores, this will not be cleaned out. You see the little gills here?
Yes.
And I'm going to pull them off. And then I normally come around the front and pull the little mouthpiece and the eyes off of it. Yeah, you definitely want to pull the eyes. You don't want it to watch you eat it.
No.
Right?
And I'm sure your butcher would do that for you if you asked him to.
Absolutely.
How do we cook these?
Okay, get that fork. I have some cream here or milk.
All right.
I'm going to add a little egg yolk. I'm going to add a little salt to it and a little pepper.
Heavy cream?
Well, I'm using heavy cream.
Of course you are.
Okay, now a little
garlic.
herbs into it, a little granulated garlic. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the corn flour. Now, this is not cornmeal here. This is corn flour. It's a lot like polenta. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt, pepper, and a little cayenne in there. Here I have a vegetable oil. It's at about 375 degrees because when we drop the crabs into it, the temperature will drop. And if you're cooking at too low a temperature, not only will you drop the breading off of the crab, but you'll also let the oil be sucked up into the crab, which you don't want.
Your oil has to be hot, and then you won't saturate your food with oil.
You want to just cauterize, as we say, and that keeps the oil from getting into the crab. Temperature is the most important thing.
Okay.
So you ready to go here?
Yes.
Okay, I have the crab. We've cleaned the gills out.
I gotta see how you're gonna do
I'm gonna
this.
go ahead and dip it right into the egg wash. The only danger to this crab, and I'm gonna just tell you in advance.
It's not gonna pinch me, is it?
No, it's not gonna pinch you. But since it's so full of juicy liquid at this point, sometimes it'll want to kind of pop on you. I'm gonna make sure that you kind of step out of the way. This is the hallelujah crab because you'll see why right now. I go into the oil by holding the claws up like this for just a second.
Do I yell, hallelujah?
And then you let those claws,
Yes, you do.
those claws fall over like that. This crab's gonna cook so fast you can't even imagine it.
Woo!
See, what did I tell you?
That's it. It will pop. Okay, so be careful.
We just gave you the best hint of the day. Drop it in and take one step back,
out.
right?
Okay, all right.
I'll turn that crab over. And look how it's floating in there.
And it's golden. That's why the temperature is so important.
That's right. If that temperature was below 375 when I put it in, the crab would have sunk to the bottom. The breading would have absorbed the fat. It would have fallen off of the crab into the bottom of the pan. And I would have a soggy crab. Game over. Who wants it? Absolutely.
Right.
Look at the color of that crab, how beautiful it is. See that?
That's stunning.
And I'm going to just put this on the platter for you just quickly. You notice any grease on that?
Nothing.
Look, even the napkin won't absorb grease because it's not on that crab.
You did it right. But this is hallelujah.
Yeah. Want to know how I presented at the table?
Yeah.
2 per customer.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely, even children. Here it is right here. Nice little garnish of Creole mustard, a cocktail sauce off to one side, a little tartar sauce to the other, and always a little confetti reminding us we're a Mardi Gras people.
Oh, I love it. And listen, your restaurant's going to open in the next year.
That's right. Restaurant Revolution on Bienville in Bourbon in New Orleans at the Royal Sinester.
In the center of everything.
We wouldn't open without that. Huh? We'd wait till crab season.
This is great for Christmas too, huh?
Oh, wow. You kidding me?
All right, if 2 weren't enough, we've got one more that'll just stun you.
Here, grab a claw.
Oh my God, I could eat that for breakfast. You guys, this is good.
I'm not saying nothing. Lock the screen door, girl. Lock the screen door, please.